Goodbye, Peter, from Honda of Utica. He served us well. You were a good soldier. Thank you for all you did for us and our 84 200E. We wish you well in your new home. Decals from Bruce will be sent to the new owner. And there it is. See you, buddy. Hey everybody, welcome back to This Old Trike. We are in the truck today. Bennett is my co-pilot. Say hi, Bennett.
Hi, Bennett.
We're taking Peter. You see Peter in the back there. We are bringing him to my buddy Jeff's house. Jeff knows a guy who wants Peter, so we are delivering him, but it's a double purpose trip. Jeff has a bunch of maple that has been sawed up and dried out for 2 years, and that's what we're going to use to make our dining room table. You've heard me mention a couple times, so I don't know that that's going to make the channel, so you'll just have to ask about that if you're wondering. But we've got about an hour and 15 minutes left or so to go to get to Jeff's house, but Jeff has a bunch of three-wheelers, and Jeff is the cousin of Josh. Jeff and Josh have helped me with my three-wheeler lineup every year for the past probably 4. So that's how I got to know them. What's wrong with me?
He's like, I just had to do it. And I kind of, it really
6 inches between exactly?
4.5.
4.5. That'll do. Looks great. Met them first at a small fake Trike Fest over in New Hampshire a couple years ago, and they roll into this place with a gooseneck. I don't know how long the trailer is, but a gooseneck full of three-wheelers, probably like 14 or 15 three-wheelers. So they made an impression, and that's how I got to know them, and that's what we're doing today. So stay tuned. We're going to get there, and we'll show you what Jeff and Josh have tucked away in their collection. All right, Bennett. Say later.
later.
So you got to take those kinds of setbacks in stride. Again, when you have
We're watching the new MRC builds on the YouTube. If you know MRC builds, give them a like. Make sure you subscribe.
We got it running, but that's a big goal for a lot.
Well, here we are, Casa de Mahar. Hopefully you guys don't mind being on camera a little bit.
No problem.
So this is Jeff, and this is Alex, the newlyweds. How's everything going? Good?
Great.
Yeah.
Good? All right.
Yeah.
Good.
And there's cousin Josh back there. Say hi, Josh. Okay. And Bear. Bear.
Hey.
Oh, hello. Hello, Bear. Bear's a Great Dane and St. Bernard mix. So, and then there's cats. Chloe the cat. But we're going to get this thing unloaded because we got to load up some maple for my dining room table. And it's like Dodge Central around here. Everywhere you look, there's Mopar. Look at these. Got the old Ram Charger over there. If Dodge made an excavator, there'd be one right there. The old Enticers. I had an 81 Enticer when I was a kid.
I don't know what years those are. One's a 340, one's a 250.
Did they make a different size? Did they make a 300? I think mine was a 300. But
Maybe it's a 300. I don't know. One's a twin and one's a single.
if I'm nice, once we get this unloaded, can we maybe look in your garage at some three-wheelers?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. That'd be neat.
See if there's any more.
All right, here we go, Bennett. All right, we are in the inner sanctum, Jeff Mahar's collection here. This is a little restoration he's working on. I've been following him on preservation.
A rider.
On the Snapchat, I get regular updates on this thing. And I'm seeing some issues already. And Jeff, I want to be nice, but also I want to point out the fact that your foot peg bolts are the entirely wrong color. They should match the frame. I expect to see bright red. At least you put a red chain on. No. Jeff, how are you going to get 16 grand for this at Meekum? With those OEM,
in a mud hole first.
those OEM tank shrouds. Why would you waste the money to put OEM fork boots on this?
What about the OEM tank shrouds on a plastic tank?
Saw that.
On a dirty plastic tank.
But in all reality, this is very nice. I like this. In the video I'm airing tonight, I talk about ATD, ATC. You got the skid plate on there too. You've been going through this. You're going to make it too nice to ride. You realize that, right? This is your rider.
Yeah, supposedly.
You got the Serwa tires on there. They look nice, front and rear. Brad Rye front sprocket cover. Your motor's been gone through by the one and only Donnie Bizall.
That is correct.
I've heard it run.
It does run. Haven't driven it yet.
Don't worry about driving them.
I know.
How's it push? Hold on.
It
Oh
pushes
yeah,
really nice.
that's
All the
nice.
bearings.
That's all you need. I like that.
Push is beautiful.
And you took this to the powder coating guy I go to,
Yep.
Mr. Mike. I like this. OEM bars, headlight bezel. There's some scuffs here.
They came like that.
Okay. Just wanted to point that out for everybody.
Fine.
Well, cool. All right, enough on these dumb 350Xs. 85 Big Red. You got a lifted 84 Big Red. You don't normally see that, but that's nice. Is that Honda line front suitcase?
Bosch. Bosch hammer drill box.
TRX 250 with some nice Big Red rear tires on it.
Yeah. Not sure how those got on there. But...
And if we back up, 84 200S. Christmas special 110. What is that, a 77?
77, yeah.
A little 70. Projects for another day on the pallet there.
70. Probably can't see with the bright light there.
Your spare tire collection.
Half of it. Third.
I like your workbench setup. Does Alex come out here and turn wrenches with you?
Sometimes.
I see a lot of hangout videos from this area. I'm a little jealous. Oh wow. What are you hoarding over here? Nice 450R. He's getting ready to convert this. I like that.
Into cash or
What year is this?
06.
06. How's it push? Good?
Drives good.
This 200S?
Unfortunately. It's a sad one.
How many machines do you own? Do you know?
28 maybe? But depends where you count a machine.
I don't know where that bolt came from. I just
Right
knocked
there.
it down. Another 350X frame.
Yeah. That's the next project.
Nice tank over there. You ever wonder where you get so many tires from?
They just grow.
You look back at them and you wonder.
They grow.
Some nice fenders over here. Wow. Where'd you get those from? Guy in Virginia.
Some guy in Virginia.
Nice 200S. Or 200X, I mean.
XS.
Yeah, did you... Okay. So it's Auto X.
Auto. Yeah.
Custom bent shifter. It's when you got the wide kind of...
That's right.
Whoa! Jeff. What's this guy over here?
It's a tankless Trike.
Tankless 350X with overfenders. Now, I knew Jeff had this, but I've never seen it in person yet. Let's pick it apart. Ooh. Chrome headlight guard. Look at the colors on the switch here, Jeff.
I'm aware. Original grass.
What seller on eBay did you get this from? Because that looks really nice.
I forget his name.
This came from where? Georgia?
California originally.
California originally. Minimal caseware.
I got it from the original owner who worked for Honda back in the 80s and said it was never ridden on dirt. Only sand in California and Oklahoma.
Can I pull this out?
You can pull it out.
So it's got the flag spring.
We can pop the fenders out. They already partially popped.
Well, if they're partially popped, you might as well fully pop them. Look at the tire. The minimal tire wear. Now, important note, did you know, Jeff, that these say Pro Vector?
That's right.
So these are original tires, more than likely. You got the paint on the Master Link.
Yep.
So that's beautiful. Because if this was replacement tires, they'd say PV. Look at the spring. Look at how bright the zinc is on all of this. Look at these. Look at the brightness. I'm nerding out. So it's it's got an OEM filter in here, doesn't it?
We'll let you make the call.
It looks OEM. That's
Is
what.
it though?
I don't know. It's yellow. They're supposed to come yellow. It looks like it.
The guy I got it from said he couldn't get a 350X filter, and that is off an SX. I don't know how true that is.
Okay.
Or not off one, but
I just recently saw. Look at these bolts. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Look at the yellow zinc on these. You'd think Mr. Twisted did this and made it a gold edition.
No, that's how they came.
All the tires.
I know.
There's a four-wheeler. I don't know. I forget what four-wheeler has a very comparable filter that you can still get. If you got some nail polish, some red nail polish, you could go fix those. That's the only part that I see that's off.
That's right. What about this?
Yep.
Sloppy work.
That's factory slop.
Yeah.
February of '85. This is very, very nice, Joe. This is perfect.
It's nicer than your 85.
Yes. My 85's been restored.
Runs beautiful though. It's got some wear.
Yeah, it's interesting how it's got that, but everything else is so very nice. Very, very nice. Cool. And this isn't all cracked up. Beautiful.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yep. That's what they built these for, to be sold and used minimally and sold decades later. Hardly used with original tires on it. Nice 84 200S.
Nice fork.
Now these two you just got recently, right?
Yeah, within all three of these really.
Yes,
Were
yes.
Semi-recent. Within the last 6 months.
This is a good comparison to show how similar the 83 185S is to the 84 200S. Those fenders are interchangeable. You got the highway pegs on the front.
Highway pegs.
So I told...
Those are interesting.
Yeah. And I think it's worth noting how I made the comment that windshield looks like it got stolen right from Chips, the old TV show. And then it was crickets over here because they didn't know what the heck I was talking about. So there's a little bit of a generation gap. Melissa. How about that? I wouldn't have...
That must have been the guy down the road, his wife.
Okay. I wouldn't have pegged that as a Melissa.
He bought it brand new and decided to push it out in his front lawn for sale one day, and it sat out there for one day, and then came in.
Yeah. That's a cool headlight guard. So I don't know who made that, but that's aftermarket, I believe. But that's cool. I dig that. I don't know if I dig the windshield as much, but
Might have to come off, go on the shelf once I finish my shelf. Make some more shelf parking spots.
this shows how similar those motors are. Well, neat. Original tires all the way around. Very cool. Nice little shop, Alex, don't you think?
Oh yeah, it's not big enough.
She's a keeper. That's stuff like Mom says, right, Bennett?
Yeah. Sure.
Sure, Dad. Well, all right. Well, we'll end it where we started it. How close is this to going, Jeff?
It's close. I got brakes. I got to get the airbox stuff wrapped up. I'm waiting on
Yeah.
a bunch of little nuts and bolts from Rocky Mountain.
Cool. Oh, you're going to do OEM?
I've got some stuff.
Yeah.
Not all of it.
You don't want to run down to Ace or
No.
Aubuchon or something?
No. The carb clamp. I need one of them. They still made some of them.
Yep. Very cool.
Waiting on that before I run it. Some foot pegs.
Well, awesome.
The muffler on, that's nice.
Yeah, I was glad without it.
Another 83 185S over there we didn't talk about, but you know, you see one of those, you see them all.
Or an 84 200S with a
Yep.
185 tank.
Oh, is it? Is that what this is?
It's a 200S.
Oh, look at that.
I have like a dozen 84 200Ss. Some of them have
You got it. So you know you got options.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's end this. Thanks for sharing. So we're already putting Peter to use here at the farm. Is this Jeff's sawmill or is this Jeff and Josh's sawmill?
Jeff and Josh's.
So this is my maple.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I hope it works out.
That's
There's
thick.
Some more.
This is nice in here.
Tire collection.
Yeah. Oh man. Tire collection part 5. Some more 3-wheelers tucked back in there. A couple more big reds and 185Ss.
Yep.
You said this is a wood miser?
Yeah.
And so a lot of the cool stuff in your house that you showed me was sawn on this?
That was that garage with all the 3-wheelers in it.
Yeah. And all these are trees that were on the property.
Yep.
Now, Josh, when you were a little kid, did you think you'd be putting a sawmill up and cutting trees down on your property to build your own house? And
I don't think so. No.
did
You
which
just gotta wing it.
which did you think was more likely, that you and your cousin would have like 80 to 90 3-wheelers, or that you would have a sawmill and build your own house with trees that you cut on your own property? Probably 3-wheelers. Well, that's cool. Well, I reckon I'm going to set the phone down and look at this maple. Bye, Alex. All right. We are loaded up. That's a dining room table there. Some assembly required, if you couldn't tell. Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah, no
Appreciate the tour and the wood.
Have a great drive home.
It's not often that I get wood from a good buddy. All right. Anyway. All right. See you later. Have a great. Bye, Bear. You gonna go for a ride? You gonna go for a ride, honey? Not this time. Next time. Bennett, can we go home?
Yes.
All right. Let's go home. Well, that's a bunch of wood. So that is all maple that was cut 2 years ago and sawed up and came from my good buddy Jeff Mahar. Jeff and Josh, because they kind of co-own the sawmill and they are both great friends. And let me tell you how I met him. I met Jeff and Josh through, well, met him at Trike Fest, but got to know him, Trike Fest New England, which is the bootleg Trike Fest. But I got to know them through interacting with them on Instagram and Facebook, and it was after doing my front lawn lineup for a couple years, they reached out and said, if you do that again next year, let us know. We'd be happy to help. And I said, I'm gonna hold you to that. And so I reached out to them, let them know the date, and it was them, and Alex was there, and Josh's wife, whose name is escaping me. I don't want to say it wrong or say the wrong thing. But they came up, and there was a couple other helpers too, and they spent the day with me that day, and every year since. So great friends, and I'm very thankful for them. And Jeff reached out to me because he saw me mention in a video that I was doing a dining room table, and this will be an heirloom thing. This will be something that is in the family. And I was, being weird to Bennett about it, because sometimes dads are weird. I was telling Bennett how, you'll remember this day that we went and got the wood for the table, and when I'm no longer around and your sister wants it or your brother wants it, you can be like, well, I went and got the wood with Dad. We went down to that crazy three-wheeler guy's house. But that's it for me in this video. Not all three-wheeler content, but Jeff's got some pretty cool stuff, and I really didn't distinguish between what was Jeff's and what was Josh's. I'm pretty sure whatever was in Jeff's garage was his. All the other machines are probably, onesie twosie, half Jeff's, half Josh's, and they've got a lot of stuff, so a lot of potential there. But I guess there's a lot of things that have a lot of potential. But thanks for watching. I might give you updates on how the table's coming together, but I'm gonna focus on this because this will create a lot of dust. This will take up a lot of space, so I want to get after this and get this done and squeeze in what three-wheeler stuff I can that'll be outside of my shop, because this will get converted over to a wood shop, which is what it began as. All this was set up to make stuff out of wood, and then I got three-wheeler drunk, and you know how that goes. But like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. That's it.